Wow, what's up, people? Welcome back to Hit the Bid. Now, you've seen me in a lot of different moods. Now I'm at the point of indifference. I don't know what to do, really. Well, let me just tell you. Something went off in me the other day where I just wow, I was trying to feel the pain and it wasn't even coming on. What does that mean? I guess this is what it means, maybe. I guess this is how people feel who are taking pills to even them out. I suddenly feel just completely even. I'm mad, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm excited, all at once. So basically I feel nothing. It's awesome. And I'm trying to embrace what I have in my life, the family structure, the good, the bad. I'm trying to just see the good in all this and try to figure out why. Why does this keep happening to me? There's got to be a reason for it. It's not me anymore. It's not just bad luck. It's amazing what happens. So out of the blue, through all this, gentleman, like I was saying, comes to my house. Has this massive deal. It's coming from a family member, and he's been involved in some good things, some bad things. Obviously, there's risk in everything, but it sounds too good to be true. And I said to him, "Listen, you got to understand who I am." And I briefly talked about my show and all the bad luck I've had. And he said, "This isn't going to be one of those. This is going to be the one that cheers you up, makes you feel good about life again." And I said, "You know what? I really hate that you just said that. The more positive anecdotes or I don't know, at least he wasn't using cliches with me. But he was really positive, talking about all the great things he's done in his life." And I said, "You know what? I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but chances are now that my money's involved, something awful will happen. And probably there'll be a few deaths involved too. Somebody's gonna die. One of the workers at the plant will die. There'll be a haunting or something. Something. We're gonna make CNN now. It's gonna be massive. And I'm gonna give you details along with it because, of course, we're playing Will I Get Fucked? Chances are I will get fucked out of the money. But, there's nothing I can do right now. And so I woke up, I got the Jet hat in the back. I don't know if you guys know, I'm one of those fans that, yes, I'm a Jet fan, but I also root for the Giants just as hard. If it came down to it, I'd have to root for the Jets in the Super Bowl. Now, I'm a Jets fan. I was born in 1971, so officially I've never seen them accomplish shit. They got there a couple of times into the playoffs. I knew they weren't going to win. The Jets basically embody my life. Sometimes we have a good run, but yet we fail at the end. When we take victory, we grasp a loss out of the hands of victory, and we're good at it. That's what we're known for. So now Brett Favre has come to the Jets. Am I supposed to feel good about this? It's just going to be another added just distraction to this team. Now the team, which is funny in itself, was going in really with high expectations of the year. Now I'm a gambler, and I haven't been talking about sports gambling. And right now the Yankees, betting against the Mets and the Yankees again lately, has been supplementing my income. Of course, I should have been doubling my bets, but I promised I wouldn't bet more than 100 or 200 a game because that's what's been working lately. Even though if I win 3 or 4 games in a row, I might as well raise the bet. But no, I'll stick with the $100 bets here and there because they've been working and I've been winning every week. But Brett Favre, you gotta love the guy. I love him. I don't like anybody that retires, makes us get all emotional for him. He gets all emotional. The next thing you know, he comes back. Think about it before you do it. You've ruined yourself. You've ruined your reputation a little bit. So right now, all I can say is, my God, what's happened? What's happened? I don't know how I feel right now. But the Jets, Giants, and the Yankees. Now the Yankees, I mean, I don't want to make this a sports show because I can go on and on and on. I used to have a sports show on Brooklyn College Radio. I can talk about the Yankees all day. And you think I get pissed off about stocks? The Yankees are just a typical, just 500 team. And if you don't want to believe that, just look at them play on a daily basis. And if you're a gambling man, this is what you want. You want a 500 team that's always favored. 90% of the time they're favored. What that means is you're getting money on your money. If you're laying out 100, generally going to get at least 115, 120. And then there's those situations where they play a bad team or so-called bad team like the Orioles, where you're getting 2.5 times your money. And you know the Yankees, they've had their 2 winning streaks for the year. Chances are they're not going to go on any more winning streaks. There's more and more things that have plagued them. Now the Jabba Chamberlain is on the DL. And the other day, when they were playing the Texas Rangers, and it came down to it, it was 8-6 in the bottom of the 9th inning, or the top of the 9th, and here comes A-Rod. A-Rod, the cancer of the team. A-Rod, the person that will ensure that the Yankees don't win anything for the next 10 or so years. Yeah, he's a good player, but let's see. Let's count how many home runs does he have. Let's see how many of those home runs actually meant something over his entire career. Let's see if he's actually done anything that's meant anything anywhere. He's a cancer, he's a mush, he's a loser, he's a spaz, he's a fucking mental case. And I don't want him on my team. I hate him. Hate him. And I really can't, it really hurts me being a Yankee fan with somebody I actually despise on my team who's going to be here for a while. But the bottom line, he came up with a man on first, with 1 out, 2 down, 2 runs down. Here's a chance. Maybe turn the Yankee season around with 1 swing of the bat. Maybe tie this game up with a 2-run homer, a dramatic 2-run homer in the 9th inning. The Yankees go on to win the game. But no, what does he do? He hits into a double play. Yes, double play Rod. That's all he's good for. Even though he was probably safe at first base on that bang-bang call. Bang-bang. Hate that phrase. I used it. But he was pretty much safe. But yet, it was so dramatic, the umpire wanted to call him out. And that's what happened. But right now, all I know is, oh, baby, what's that? I got a few guys into the drives. I said, all right, listen, you're in a gambling mood still? Let's bet on a bounce on this DRYS. So we bought a little bit, I think it was 66 and change. And see what I told you? There's no point holding anything overnight. Luckily, they got out close to the end of the day at 3:59. See, that's all you need. So that's a subscriber right there. This is somebody that we've known each other. I give him a few calls. I wasn't even watching the market. I told him what to do before the market, just based on where it was the day before. So, I mean, I make other people money, but did I do the trade myself? Of course not. Of course not. I don't think I can even fathom buying anything right now, because whatever I do is probably going to be wrong. Wow. It's just ugly, man. It's just an ugly time. The Yankees suck. Brett Favre's we're gonna have a circus now for the NFL season. And you know what? What's gonna happen when he goes 0-5 to start the year, and the Jets are all depressed? Now the Jets, like I was saying, they were going into the season all jacked up, talking about team camaraderie, and now Brett Favre comes. I say that's gonna put a little bit of an alteration into the team camaraderie, don't you think? There's gonna be some resentment there about all the press he gets. These are men. Whatever you think's going to happen is the way it happens. That's why if you analyze sports gambling as far as emotions are concerned, just like the stock market, that's why we're not going up. The stock market's not going anywhere for a good year and a half, 2 years, maybe never. Because people are confused, they're angry, they're sad, and who the hell wants to put their money to work? Every once in a while, yeah, there'll be a rally, of course, but you know what? We'll just sell it right back off. And we're not going to go anywhere. Which is good for me, because maybe I'll stop. But as soon as I sell out of a stock, maybe it won't go up 20% the next day after I get out. But I don't know. It's just a bad way to be. So, like I said, if you could base sports gambling on emotions, you know how these guys are gonna feel. Like when the Yankees are on a 3 or 4 game winning streak, and they're coming to a game where it's one of those games like, they're not worried about it. They think they can breeze right through it. Those are the games they lose. Those are the games they lose. Like that Pirates game the other day. Or when they come off a winning streak and they lose one game, you know they're gonna lose that next game. I say I know like it's a guarantee, but you know what? Lately it has been. 37-15 now, which is unheard of. Unheard of. And why is it? Because I'm only betting 100 or 200 a game. That's gotta be the reason. There's no other reason for it. As soon as I start betting more, I'll let you know when you go against me. It's the bottom line. Alright, let me rock and roll out of here. I'm gonna go play with the kids and clean my house. That's my day today. Yippee.